Hello, my name is Olivia Lehnen, and I'm a senior at Pewaukee High School this year. I'm currently enrolled in the class Environmental Sustainability, where we focus on making our community and the planet more sustainable overall. Today, I will be talking about how we can make large corporations and businesses more sustainable. So the main idea about this is a lot of them are centralized right now, like IKEA, for example. They make all of their products and all their furniture in Sweden, and then they have to ship that over to countries like America and different countries around the world in order to make a profit. So that increases their carbon footprint overall. They have around 21.3 million tons of carbon footprint, and it keeps increasing as the demand gets higher. And it also decreases their efficiency with shipping their products, and it also just creates them waste around overall, increases their waste with the amount of packaging they have to use to ship that. So the idea with this is that we would decentralize these companies, so we would have a lot of smaller locations in these countries, and then it would increase the efficiency, use less waste for shipping, and then also decrease their carbon footprint overall. Another way we can look at this is through the four pillars of sustainability. So pillar one is all about materials and waste and how different companies can use materials that can be recycled, upcycled, or renewed and reused to make the same product again. In order for this to be possible, though, companies need to be using minimal compostable or biodegradable packaging. So an example of this is a lot of companies are testing seaweed on the coasts, and this would be a way to sort of replace plastic because it grows abundantly on its own. It wouldn't impact marine life, and it also wouldn't cause a disruption that would cause an invasive species to come in to marine life. The second pillar is all about energy and carbon. So it's how companies can have renewable energy like solar panels or wind energy, and also just reduce their carbon footprint overall. And then the next pillar is all about water usage. So a lot of these large corporations use an abundant amount of water to make their products or to make their packaging. So, or like, for example, how AI uses a lot of water to cool their computers down as they're being used. So these companies need to not pollute their local water sources, which is a huge issue, as well as not use an abundant amount of water. The last pillar today is about logistics and distribution. So this relates back to the centralization concept and how companies need to be decentralized so they aren't creating as much pollution to transport their items. And then lastly, I'm extremely passionate about saving the planet and how I as a person and we as a community can be more sustainable. For example, I plant milkweed in my yard to promote pollination and plant growth. I help make the forest at my school healthy and sustainable, and I've reduced how much meat I eat. And lastly, most importantly, I am being educated about the topic so I can help make the difference to save the planet. Thank you for your time.